welcome to Structures Testing Materials. We're currently here on the second floor by room 514, and I welcome you guys to stop by our board here because I'd like to show you what SMTL does. We have a good explanation. The main things that we do is quality assurance of structures and materials, and then also we do a scope of, using the scope of accreditation, which is an ISO 1725 base, which is an international accreditation. And in that accreditation, you can look at the scope of accreditation. We have, what we do is we have main topics and categories. So one of them is rubber. So we do bearing pads and joint seal assemblies. And then we also perform testing for fasteners. We perform testing for pre-stressed steel strands and all kinds of spliced reinforcement for hoops. We do welded hoops, and then also we do plate steel. And in this different types of steel, we have machine shop capabilities that prepare us our samples. You'll see in the lab Sharpie samples. They'll walk you through the machine shop for how to make those Sharpie samples. And then also we do cast iron plates for bearing pads and epoxy coatings. We'll do alternative materials upon request. We work with designers and specs as far as services of potential testing, sometimes on full-scale testing, sometimes partial-scale testing. So we'll go down to the lab and we'll walk it through. So let's walk in the lab. So the first thing you'll see is our rubber testing. So everything is very controlled on what we do, whether it's temperature, humidity, we look at that. And then we also, this happens to be a bearing pad. So you're looking at the different layers. So we're testing the elongation and the tear and the hardness and the chemistry, the neoprene. And we're looking at the shims, basically how they're built. And then also we have what we call type D seals on this board. We do a lot of type D seals. Stock, there was a material that just broke. We'll do recovery, so we'll heat it up in the ovens. We'll put it in the freezer, and we'll check what we call the movement ratings for the construction to be able to verify that seal. Here's our Sharpie machine that we're trying to replace. This is what the machine shop does. They build us our steel samples, and if you can see there, we're looking for the toughness. So this is a measure of the ductility of the steel. So here's our 75 kit machine. So what's neat about this machine is actually in action right now. This is doing a fatigue, which is a cyclic and a compression, so it's pulling and pushing. And we just had the actuator rebuilt. Everything in this lab's expensive. Cost $13,000 just to re-chrome our actuator, but it's up and running now. Frames last a long time. And then over here is our cream of the crop, our 2000 kit machine. And in that 2000 kit, it does everything what the 75 kit does. It does tension and compression on really big steel. So big steel means, like a number 8 is 1 inch diameter. Number 18 is 2 1/4. And we do a lot of coatings, specifically ASTM 934. That's purple for high climate corrosive areas. And then ASTM 775, which is a green bar. So this is our 400 kit machine. It's our workhorse. We call it the workhorse of the lab. It does 90% of our steel testing. And a lot of it is determined based on the diameter of the bar. So our newer machine, the 450, is our replacement for the 400. So we'll use that for specific bolts, and we might use this for welding, depending on what we're doing. And then anything over a number 10, basically a number 14 is very big, just because of the capacity of what it is.
Should be getting ready. Yep, it's getting ready to break now.
You can see the type of failure. Usually breaks into threads. And Mike's going to walk us through his support services of what he does for structured testing materials. and also a lot of the other stuff. So his priority number one is to support the structure testing materials, and then they do a lot of other stuff. This is the crucial first step on preparing a sample.
Yeah, this is where we cut them to length before we put them in the machine for machining. But I'll bring you over here. The main purpose here is we back the steel lab. We make these 500.
Those are the 500s that we're showing.
And then inside the machine here, we have 350. This is making a little one.
So 350 is a reduced 500. And you're looking at the cooling. You're looking at basically the computer controlled. So Mike has this program as far as what he does in the X, Y, Z coordinates. And then we just watch the machine work.
It's already great. I just want to show you it running a little bit, and then I'll shut it off. It actually takes 4 minutes to do it. We do a lot of other stuff with this machine. There's a lot of projects that come in from other parts of the lab, but I'll show you what it's doing right now. Sometimes we put logos on stuff.
That's the kind of detail they can do.
Over there on the plates, we'll get plates. We'll cut out a section of it and machine it, and then we make these things called a Sharpie.
Which again is what we're testing in the impact test.
Yeah, it takes like 4 hours to make these, and they break it in a blink of an eye. It's a bummer. We use this to cut the bead notch out, this machine. And we use this one to split them from the plate.
So this is for drilling services.
Different adapters for their drill.
Okay, so we're at the end of our tour, and I welcome anybody to call my lab manager, myself, my staff. We give impromptu tours and definitely answer questions. I'd like to end the tour here showing what we've tested, because you get to see the size and types of failures, all different types of couplers. Out here is where we have legal liability. We keep it for 30 days prior to maybe even sending samples back to vendors, or if the construction job wants the actual sample. So again, welcome and good luck.